A Canadian province plans to ban new crypto miners from connecting to the grid, and the legislative process is reignited in Washington. You're watching CoinDesk Daily. I'm your host, Jen Sanasie. The Canadian province of British Columbia plans to permanently ban new cryptocurrency mining operations from connecting to its electricity grid. The move comes as part of a broader effort to manage electricity demand and ensure industrial development is powered by clean energy. Effective immediately, the province's utility, BC Hydro, will no longer approve grid connections for new crypto mining operations. On top of the ban, the province will also cap electricity availability for new AI and data centers, and a new competitive allocation process for those centers is set to begin in January 2026. Utility or privacy? The transparency of traditional blockchains forces a difficult choice. Break free from this limitation with Midnight. Just like the internet made information global, stablecoins are making money global, and Bridge, a Stripe company, is powering that shift. Looking for a faster, cheaper way to move money worldwide? Owlting, listed on the Nasdaq as Owls, is building the rails for stablecoin payments. A coalition of crypto, fintech, and retail groups is urging the U.S. Consumer Protection Agency to maintain strong open banking rules. The groups, including the Blockchain Association and the National Retail Federation, sent a letter to the CFPB warning that efforts by big banks to charge for consumer data access could stifle innovation and competition. The coalition is arguing for the preservation of key protections in Rule 1033, which would give consumers the right to freely share their financial data with third-party services, allowing them to connect bank accounts to crypto exchanges, stablecoin wallets, and other fintech platforms. The coalition said large banks are lobbying to narrow who qualifies as a consumer representative and to impose fees for data access. Weakening Rule 1033 would leave the U.S. lagging behind other countries with established open banking frameworks. And despite the U.S. government shutdown, the Senate is a hive of crypto activity this week. Top industry CEOs, including Coinbase's Brian Armstrong and Chainlink's Sergey Nazarov, are set to meet with both Democratic and Republican lawmakers on Wednesday. The back-to-back meetings are intended to reignite the legislative process for a top priority crypto bill, which is stalled during the government shutdown. The push comes as the House has already passed its own version of the legislation, the Clarity Act. That's it for CoinDesk Daily. Get more updates on CoinDesk.com, and we'll see you next time. Break the cycle of exploitation, break down the barriers to truth, break into the next generation of privacy, break free. Free to scroll without being monetized, free from censorship, freedom without fear. We deserve more when it comes to privacy. Experience the next generation of blockchain that is private and inclusive by design. Break free with Midnight. Visit midnight.network/break-free. Built for speed, scale, and simplicity, Bridge helps businesses send, store, accept, and launch stablecoins instantly. Serve global customers without navigating the complexities of setting up crypto rails. It's how companies like X, Shopify, and AirTM unlock new markets, reduce FX costs, and move money at internet speed. Looking for a faster, cheaper way to move money worldwide? Owlting, now listed on the Nasdaq under the ticker symbol Owls, is building the rails for stablecoin payments. Convert fiat to stablecoins and send money as easily as a text message. Learn more at owlting.com.